Welcome back to the D&D Talk Wrestling Weekly Rewind,
where we go through all the news inside and outside of the ring. Stay tuned for a little later on in the episode. Is Monday Night Raw permanently moving to 7 o'clock, or is it a temporary thing? We're not.
Last week in AEW, Mercedes Moné defended her TBS World Title against Alex Windsor, who I did not know at the time. That's Will Ospreay's wife. I knew she was a wrestler.
Isn't that viral tweet going around?
Of what she said about him?
Or no, that he said about her something and like... Oh, man.
No, there's a tweet going... She was on some kind of... I didn't put it in the news because I forgot to save it. She was on some kind of podcast with somebody and they were like, oh, what would Will do when he were to retire? She goes, he really wants to be a postman when he retires. Can you imagine Will Ospreay delivering your mail? Hey, bruv, you forgot a stamp, and he just gives,
hey, bruv,
he just gives you an elbow.
Here's a bill, bruv.
Hey, bruv, you forgot a stamp, and he just gives you the hidden blade out of nowhere. That'd be kind of cool to see him walking up and down the street delivering mail.
My mailman's pretty cool though.
My mailman's an alcoholic. He likes to go to the bar at the top of the hill when he's done.
Mine talks to me about baseball. They're not the same.
They're not the same at all.
Not even close.
In another AEW title match, Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli tried to get the AEW tag team titles off of Brodito, which I think is still our new favorite tag team. Yeah, didn't happen. Brodito won.
Of course they did.
There's a lot of interference in a lot of Death Riders matches because a lot of them have feuds with like Mox has like 3 feuds going on with 3 different people right now.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. That was the big things from Dynamite. Then on Collision, Big Bill did a weird call out. He was there at the 2300 arena, and he said, I have a lot of history in this arena because I think that's the arena where he OD'd at. I'm like 95% sure. Because that's when, like before he went to rehab. And Enzo, I don't know if Enzo was there. He called Enzo like right before it, but that's where he OD'd and almost like, so like I kind of understand where he's all coming from. But then he started talking trash because it's in Philly and he's a New York guy. And he was like, speaking of New York people, I'm going to call somebody out who hasn't been here in a while. And he calls out Eddie Kingston for a match. Maybe he's good to go then. He hasn't been around in probably like a year. I don't remember. I think it's
been a while.
I think it's a knee thing he had. But it'd be awesome to see Eddie Kingston back. When he first showed up.
But let's not discount the fact that Big Bill was saying how disgusting Philly is, right?
No, that's what he was saying. No, you're not wrong.
I agree. I might not be a fan, but I agree with his sentiment.
You might not be a fan of what?
Big Bill.
Big Bill. Oh.
Yeah.
I like the better as
Cass. It never was. Like I don't know, even as Cass. Like he was just that big tall guy. I know he's gotten better.
He was
like,
the heavy.
Yeah.
Let's that team of Enzo and Cass were much better on the mic than they were in the ring.
Oh, 100%.
Even though he didn't really say a lot on the mic.
No.
But then even like when they were in NXT with Carmella, I think it was even better because the whole shtick went longer because they had a whole thing about Carmella being the princess of Staten Island and everything.
Yeah.
But that's just, I don't know, man. Enzo and Cass is one of those like definitely better on the mic than in the ring.
So much more could have happened with them too.
Oh God, yeah. They were never a tag champ, were they? I know he was like the cruiserweight champ, but I think they were just trying to do something with him.
Yeah,
but I don't think they were ever.
He got buried on the mic by the Miz. So
yeah.
and that's weird to say that Enzo got buried on the mic,
Miz.
But he like literally said everything that was true. It was like, oh
yeah. So the last AEW Inside the Ring thing, Kyle Fletcher makes a challenge at All Out for a title, but not his TNT title. Fletcher's challenging the AEW champ Hangman for the title. The Don Gas family apparently wants all the titles, and they want them all on Kyle Fletcher. He's going to be the male Mercedes Moné, apparently.
There's 175 people.
Dude, I was trying to figure out the other day, I think there's like 12 of them.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 or 3 that are injured that aren't on the screen, but like...
That's a lot of freaking people.
Even inside, like, even in the family, there's like feuds going on. Like, Takeshita and Okada don't like each other, but they're both in the group. So I can't wait for Roger. I don't know.
Kind of like NWO Red and Black and Black and White.
I don't remember why the Red and Black started. I know Nash and Conan started it.
Nash.
I know Nash started.
Nash and Hogan had that little feud going on.
But then they were like,
all of a sudden it was the Was it the finger poke of doom? Yeah,
The
it
finger
was
poke of doom made the red and white together, joined them together.
Yeah.
So it was like they didn't like each other, but
The red and black though had sick music.
oh my god, the Wolfpack music is awesome.
That's great. It's even in the video game too.
I love the Wolfpack music. Over the weekend, MJF and Alicia Atu, I probably got her last name wrong. It doesn't matter. It's not that anymore, anyways. They got married.
Yeah,
there's
Alicia MJF now. That's her. That's her name.
There's a picture out there from the wedding, and Hangman's like hiding behind somebody, and that picture got out. So MJF retweeted the picture, and he was like, "How dare that bastard Hangman? He crashed my wedding, and he stole all the beer at the wedding." And I was like, "Oh, he's really doing." I love like his outside the ring heel stuff.
I know. I feel like so many people said that seeing those pictures was the first time they've ever seen him break character.
Because he was like smiling in the pictures and stuff. Yeah.
Like that was like the first time.
Even like I'll never forget one of his first. Well, I should say not one of his first AEW appearances. There was like a fan in a wheelchair, and he's like, "Stand up when you're coming to meet me." I was like, "Damn, he really does the heel real good."
There was some obvious pictures that were like him and Darby.
Yeah.
Him and Sammy. But
because they were like the pillars of AEW, so they kind of had that little, but they were still like faces and heels, but they still had that connection. But
we're adults here,
right?
We understand,
right,
that MJF is probably one of the most liked guys backstage, even though on screen he's one of the most disliked.
Yeah,
like
there's a lot. I hear a lot of good stuff about him backstage. A lot of people say a lot of good stuff, especially like when he first got there. Like he was riding with Cody, so he probably learned so much stuff from Cody.
Oh God, yeah.
He was with Cody and the Bucks in the beginning, so he probably got so much stuff from them.
Yeah, how do you not learn from one of the biggest wrestling families ever in history and one of the best teams at marketing themselves?
Right. Yeah.
Like
they got themselves over better.
I don't care. I don't care if you want to argue the best tag teams ever. The Bucks could be up there, but if they're not number one, I'm not upset about it. But if you argue the best
people that
got themselves over. They gotta be close.
They're up there, and shocking for me to say this, Miz is up there.
Miz, Cardona.
I think Miz, just from doing the whole real world thing, like going on there with the fake title, like I'm gonna be in WWE one day, I'm gonna be a champ.
Miz got himself over because everybody hated him. Miz got himself over with just being safe.
Yeah, like you said, Cardona.
Like Miz literally became the guy that everybody wanted to They wanted to put like newer people with because he was safe.
Because he was safe.
That's the best thing you could be in wrestling. Is hey, you might be a little boring. You might not be as over as everyone else, but you're safe. I'd rather be safe than anything.
Yeah, I'd rather be safe than in there with Seth Rollins, who hurts everybody. Kidding. I'm like Seth Rollins. I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
In other AEW news, Tony Khan announced that Bryan Danielson will be in AEW Dynamite commentary full time. It's good to see him in the, even though that's why Brie can't go to WWE, but it's good to see him on screen. That's fine. You can not pay attention. The last bit of AEW news I have is Wardlow was feared to have suffered a torn pec, so he's trying to be like Cody. But he just came back at Forbidden Door, attacked Swerve for 5 minutes, and somehow torn his pec, so he's out for another couple months, I guess, maybe close to a year. They didn't really
Cody
say.
was out for 7 months?
Yeah, they didn't really say it, just because it's everything is said. He's feared to have a torn pec, so it's not even like a confirmed thing. But that does remind me, talking about Cody, I have to find the other wrestler that's in the Street Fighter movie. Why we talk about WWE stuff? Because there is a third. Remember I said last week I thought there was a third wrestler?
Yeah.
There's a New Japan wrestler.
Really?
Yeah. Because there's somebody... I liked how they announced the cast. Did you see how they announced the cast? They had like the selection screen from the video game, and all the characters are on the bottom, and then it flipped to like the actors.
See, you know what? Like, I hope this movie works out because I had such high hopes for the Mortal Kombat movies.
Oh, God. The only good one is the animated one.
I mean, I liked the original first one. It was corny, but it was just because it was the first time we got to see them in, like, live action. But, like, you would think with the people out there in the world, I don't care, wrestlers, athletes, actors, with the CGI and graphics available, you would be able to put together a sick Mortal Kombat movie.
You would think that. The only good one, there's actually two animated ones. There's one about Mortal Kombat, but then there's one about, I think there's one about Scorpion himself.
But see,
he
was my favorite.
I'm pretty sure it's a movie just about him. Maybe it's Sub-Zero.
But see, I don't know. Like, animated is cool and all, but animated, you could literally do anything.
You could do anything.
Because it's animated.
Yeah. You know Blanca, Street Fighter, green dude, orange hair.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa.
I mean,
I was like, what? That was really weird. I was okay, but I mean, if it works, it works.
he's Samoan. So.
He is Samoan.
I mean, do you have a problem with them?
No, not at all. I love Samoans. I love all
Did you see
Samoans.
what he did in Ozzy Osbourne's concert?
Jason Momoa?
Yeah.
No.
So at one of Ozzy's farewell
Did he
concerts,
eat the bat?
before Ozzy passed away, like that one big concert that was.
His like farewell concert.
Yeah. Momoa was like the host, well, the VJ host or whatever, and during a set of, I believe it was Pantera, Momoa just got in the crowd in the pit and just like stayed in the pit the whole set.
I'd be afraid.
With the crowd.
I would be afraid.
As Jason, or be afraid if you were around him?
No, be afraid if I was around him.
Yeah, I know.
No, that whole crowd is gone.
But how cool is that, though?
That is really cool.
Like, I don't care.
Can you imagine?
I'm a fan. Like, he, in his mind, he's like, I'm a fan of this shit. I'm
Can you
going to
imagine,
experience that.
Obviously, you're paying attention, but like not paying attention, but you're in the pit and you just look over, you're like, holy shit, Jason Momoa.
Yeah, first of all, I'm not looking over like this. I'd be looking at his, like, belly button.
Like, holy shit, Jason Momoa's here. So the last thing, it goes with AEW, but it's more Ring of Honor news. As of September 5th, which was 5 days ago from recording, Athena's reached 1,000 days as the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. So now she's got, so that's 3 years? You could say 3 years. 2.5, 3.
Are you having trouble?
No, I'm just, because 365 is, so I try to make it like 350, which is just a little over 3 years. So, I mean, that's cool. I like how they're doing, like they announced last night on NXT, and they said it one time on Twitter too, like Tiffany Stratton's the longest champion right now in WWE. Those are cool things, because like they never did that. Like
You love that stuff.
before the Roman stuff, they never did that.
No.
Like they always said Bruno was champ for 10,000 days. Yeah, because he wrestled like once every 6 months. Like,
You love those little.
I love the little weird things like that. Yeah, I don't know.
You
why.
love the
Those
little
are
facts.
Yeah.
And then I love the facts about the wrestlers.
Yeah.
So you love like the wrestling facts.
I love like the wrestling or like company facts.
I like knowing like Seth Rollins likes the same music as I do. Like I like learning about that part, but you like to know like lengths of titles and how many were won.
like how many. What did I try to figure out for the?
Like anybody who has tuned into any of our big major 4 pay-per-views, we like to do when we do the predictions. We also do fun facts about.
Oh,
that
I love
pay-per-view.
finding the random ones
Yeah.
that like WWE.
That's
were
his.
talking
That's
about.
his thing.
Like when we did the Bloodline episode, I wanted to figure out how many minutes they were totally in Royal Rumbles, like, or how many matches have been in the Bloodline.
That was a long episode.
That's probably the longest episode ever.
That's a long episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically it's still going because there's every day there's more Samoan.
I know. We have to keep adding to it.
We have to keep adding to it. We keep editing that video. That's it for all the AEW stuff from the past week. So how about some WWE news?
It's funny you should say that.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Okay, so we'll start off on SmackDown. SmackDown starts with the Cena promo. Talks about being in Chicago and his farewell tour. You know, just kind of playing to the crowd, doing what Cena does best. Enjoying himself on his last couple dates. How many, to be exact, Mr. Stack?
Like 8, I think he's got left now.
Ooh.
Maybe 7.
Okay, see, look, I put him on the spot and he rose to the occasion. Val Venus.
Why are you in here?
Who?
No.
Oh. Hey.
He's not in that. He's not in that movie.
So, Sami Zayn ends up coming out. Cena is wrapping up his promo. Says that it feels wrong not to say thank you on behalf of the roster. You know, just mutual respect between both of them. Says that that he debuted facing Cena as the U.S. champion. Now he is the U.S. champ. And Sami says he'll have a U.S. title open challenge just like Cena used to, and ask Cena if he wants to be the first.
How about the boo he got when he came out?
Well, because they probably thought he was like...
Going to do something, but still, like, I don't think, even when he was like heel with KO, I don't think I've ever heard him get booed like that.
Well, it's John Cena, and you're interrupting John Cena during his farewell tour.
All right, okay, no, you're right, that makes sense. All right,
Like, anybody, you could be...
Cody could have came out and they would have booed Cody.
You're in Chicago, and Michael Jordan could have came out during Cena's promo, and they might have still booed.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. It's Cena, man. We're never going to see him again.
Do we see? Can we see him now?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So yeah, I guess we get a match: Cena versus Sami Zayn for the U.S. title. Pretty good match.
It was a pretty good match
for what it was. And then, as both men are laid out, your favorite.
You saw. That's the funny thing is too. Like I don't think he meant to do it this way. You saw Cena look at the ref and go, "Play his music," and I was like, "Oh no, here comes Brock." Because like he always talks. You hear him once in a while talk to the other opponent or like talk to the ref during the match. It was the camera was right there, and he looks up at the ref as they're laying down, and he goes, "Play his music." I was like, "Oh no, he's getting gassed." And then I was like, "Oh boy, here he comes." And then here he comes.
So not only did first Brock went straight for Sammy.
Yeah.
And took him out for no reason at all.
Just because he can, because he's Brock Lesnar.
Well, I mean, and then Sammy's the underdog. That would be a definite underdog fight.
Oh my God, yeah.
Brock comes out, F5 Sammy, F5 Cena, just leaves them both laying. I'm not gonna lie. I know you're not the biggest fan of Brock, but I love how he's coming back for this farewell.
And I feel like
keep him away from the titles.
Right.
They're good on Seth, and then if Punk takes it off him or whatever happens there, and then
Cody,
Drew, whoever wins that, I'm fine with. Let's keep Brock away from the titles. Away from him.
I think this is
keep him especially away from Trick Williams.
Jesus Christ.
And
Obafemi.
Well, I'm not. That's not Brock's thing. That was Vince DeMort's thing.
Oh, can you imagine him versus Oba?
No.
But I have a theory also.
I like it.
I feel like this is also his farewell tour. SummerSlam next year is in Minneapolis, where he's from. I could see his final match being there.
I mean, that would.
I do like how I think there was maybe 2 in this match. I like how Cena's doing other people's finishers as like a hey, I can't wrestle you, but I'm giving you the shadow, like he did with the Styles Clash at Clash in Paris. He did for this. Some people online were like, he did the spear for Roman, and you're like, no, dumbass, he did the spear for Edge, because obviously you can't wrestle Edge.
Yeah, well, I mean, he could.
Well, he could, but he won't.
Look, I mean, I know King Brock Lesnar, who takes the title and shows up every 3 years.
I mean, like the Roman, you know.
But you got to admit his presence, though.
No, yeah, when he comes out, it's just you're like,
someone's
somebody's getting killed. Yeah,
yeah. So I mean, I'm all for this. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking for what it is. Just stay, please. Don't. I mean, obviously I'm good with Seth being the champion, but if Punk wins it tomorrow, I'm gonna be thrilled too. Like,
do you think he goes over or Cena goes over at WrestlePalooza?
I mean, Brock is Brock, but Brock is also an old school. He's an old head.
I mean, he shook Cody's hand after the match, which I still can't believe.
That was giving Cody. Cody not only got the rub from Brock, but he got it from Cena.
He had it from Roman too, so like, he's getting it from everybody.
I mean, WWE is roadies. Roadie Rhodes. That's a new
Roadie Codes.
Roadie Codes. That's a new wrestler coming out soon. No, I mean WWE is Cody's now. Yeah,
no, 100%.
In my eyes,
100%.
So yeah, that's how that first segment ended. Segment and match. We had another match. Damian Priest versus Aleister Black. Nothing crazy at stake on this one, but I have to bring it up because I love it.
It's such a good. They have a really good chemistry in the ring.
Yes,
too.
they do. They really do.
Yeah.
And there's 2 different styles. Like, not yes, but no, because like Priest is bigger, obviously, but they're both brawlers. And I don't know. It meshes so well together.
They're not the same height, right? They both seem.
I think Priest is bigger.
I don't want to say lanky, but they both seem tall and like.
And it's funny because based off of looks alone, when I was playing 2K in my universe mode, I have them as a tag team.
I didn't know Aleister Black was Dutch.
Yeah.
He's only 5'11".
Yeah, he's not a big guy. Priest is probably taller than you.
I think he's like 6'5".
Okay, that's a lot taller than you.
6'5". On the dot, 6'5". Shit, I'm going to play the lottery today. That's not a lot. It's 3 inches taller than me.
3 inches is a lot. Remember that.
Remember that. 3 inches is a lot.
Yes,
Can you
it
hold
is.
your breath for longer than a minute? So a minute is a long time. It's a very long time.
You know what? I could, actually.
You can hold your breath. I don't know how long I can hold my breath for.
I tried it recently. I think when we were at Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh. When you couldn't swim and you were just in the water?
Well, if you can't swim, you have to hold your breath, right? I gotta get good at one of the two. It's a little give and take. But no, I don't know why. Like, I'm gonna use the Sheamus and Rusev thing. Like, it just fell flat to me.
Yeah, shaman.
This one is kind of the same. They're just brawling, beating each other up and stuff, but
But it's better.
it just works.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't explain it. Maybe I'm just a big fan of those two guys.
Yeah, but you love Sheamus.
I do love Sheamus, and I like Rusev. I used to love Rusev.
Yeah.
Sheamus, I gotta love Sheamus. He's my Irish boy. Guinness. Guinness. That's all I gotta say. We're not famous at all, but if Sheamus ever watched this episode, and he won't even acknowledge anything until I said Guinness, and he'd be like,
And, oh, why? Who have you paid attention?
"Yeah, fella." That's what he would say. 100%. Maybe, or he'd say that we're stupid, which we're used to.
I mean, we're
So I mean,
not wrong there.
we should call ourselves a dumbass podcast. So when people call us dumbasses, we're like,
Hey, thanks for the shout out.
yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. We had a women's U.S. title match, Julia versus Michin. Your winner and still women's United States champion, Julia. She's getting a pretty lengthy run with that.
She is.
I'm not complaining. She's absolutely fantastic. To end the night, we have Seth Rollins coming out through the crowd. Then Becky comes down the ramp, doing a little bashing. Chicago, you know, they got to play up the heel.
Did you notice? She was bashing the teams, right? The hometown teams.
Yeah.
You know she didn't bash the Bears
Yeah.
because he's a Bears fan.
Seth is a Bears fan, yeah.
I love. Somebody put online too. You know it's NFL season when Seth tweets out, "I hate football." Like, oh yeah, all right. I love. He just says, "I hate football."
So Seth is in the crowd, Becky in the ring, which brings Punk out. Basically going at it a little bit. Punk gets hit by Becky. Punk rolls out of the ring. Basically says that
I don't hit a woman,
I don't hit a woman, but I know somebody who will.
Yo, the pop
And
that she got.
AJ Lee makes her return.
The pop that she got was. She doesn't look like she's aged in 10 years.
No, she looks the exact
She's been gone
same.
about 10 years, right?
The exact same.
Literally, you can. I was reading this online, and it basically, you could have went into a coma around when she was leaving, woken up now, and you could have been like, oh my god, you
looks the
wouldn't
exact same.
realize any time has passed. She looked exactly the same.
Props to her.
Exactly the same.
Props to her.
100% props to her.
Genetics, obviously, taking care of yourself and all that stuff that goes along with that side of
100%
things.
props to her. Like, I could
Damn.
not believe it.
Fantastic. That was a big. I don't want to say big surprise because they definitely.
No, they definitely. I
breadcrumbs
mean,
to that one, but-
WWE shot may have leaked it like the week
Yeah.
before.
And you know what? My promo at the end of this episode is kind of going to be a little attached to,
Oh, you
to
have a
SmackDown.
promo, huh?
It's going to be attached to SmackDown. I'm going to leave it at that, and then we'll just wait until the promo session comes around, and then
I'm waiting
we'll get
for this and this to become a shirt together, like a Punk AJ Lee shirt.
I need to get some more shirts.
Like I want the old school Punk logo maybe on the front, like the one that looks like the flag, and then like the spider on the back, or the spider with the web somehow in with the best of the world with his hand.
You know, it'd be cool if he had a shirt that had like the stars on it, like the Chicago flag, but inside every star is a web with a spider.
That would be cool.
That would be sick.
That'd be really cool.
Hire us.
See, like this, something like this,
Papa H.
but like with the web and the spider, like for the hand.
Oh, that would be kind of cool too.
That's why I'm on WWE shop trying to see if there's anything, but
Everything's wrestling. All wrestling all the time. So let's divvy on over to Raw here, shall we? We start with the Usos.
Oh my god! I was a little confused at the end of Raw, but I was like, "Yo, the Usos, man,
I was a little confused at the end too, but wait until we get
we'll
there.
get there."
You know, their little promo though, that was definitely Uso Penitentiary.
Oh my god, yeah! Especially when they started doing everything they called Paul Heyman. I didn't realize it said Orca instead of Oracle. Until I watched it back.
Orca.
He was like the orca.
He built like one.
Yeah, I was like, what does it mean he
First
built
of all,
like one?
first of all, let's give Jimmy his props because he cooked on that promo.
Yeah, he did.
And I think people forgot, and I've said this. We got video footage of this.
People forgot that he's good. How
That
good he is on the mic.
Jay is more over, but Jimmy, I think, is better on the mic.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he just flows with it, and it's, I don't know. But they feed off each other amazingly.
They do.
I love it. My favorite tag team of all time.
100%. To have them back, oh man, oh my god. PB and J secured. PBJ and J secured.
So the Usos come out. They kind of throw back to their old penitentiary days. Get interrupted by the Bronze. I'm calling them that from now on.
That's what everybody calls them.
The Bronze. Basically sets up a tag match for WrestlePalooza. The Vision, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, the Bronze, versus the Usos. That is going to be a banger.
That is going to be an odd. WrestlePalooza is lining up to be like basically a WrestleMania. And I think because ESPN is like, hey, this is your first pay-per-view on here. We want all the big matches.
Kind of like the first Raw on Netflix.
Kind of like the first round.
Was insane.
Yeah.
We had AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano. AJ finally gets a win. He's been in a little bit of a drought lately, but I only brought this up because the promo that he cut during the commercial
that I sent to you.
Yeah, and I knew nothing about.
That promo alone makes me want to get the premium Netflix so you can see the stuff still happening.
So basically, he said that he's on his own. He has nobody to watch him back. Gallows and Anderson's not there anymore.
Meechin's on SmackDown.
And he feels like somebody doesn't want him to succeed.
There's also, I'm going to see if I could find it.
But he was just alluding there's somebody who doesn't want him to succeed.
His son put a tweet out too of like, stop like giving my dad bad matches or something.
Yeah. And there's speculation that like they saw that tweet and then they're just running with it.
It could be.
Because like AJ did say that he wants to put people over on his way out. But
so somebody put, the way Triple H is disrespecting AJ is legit pissing me off, and his son put, you ain't the only one, man.
See, I was always under the...
I do like this.
I was always under the thought that he wanted to put people over. But anyways, this promo did exactly what it was intended to do because it has everybody talking and speculating to see what he means, see what it's about. Who doesn't want him to go over? Is he going to get new help? I mean, looks like one person might be on their way out of the Judgment Day.
That looked a little sus there.
Could AJ be getting some more help from a fellow Bullet Club member?
Oh my god! Before we get into that theory,
I'm just saying that would be.
Who the hell was the other Americano?
A Samoan returning to join that Bullet Club team would be great. A Tongan.
God, yes.
The Gorillas of Destiny, maybe?
Oh my god, I'd have to change my underwear. I would have to change.
If either of us saw anything that resembled a Bullet Club, reunion or anything like that, because the original members of Bullet Club, Finn, which was Prince Devitt, Bad Luck Fale, which
I think he's still in New Japan.
Yeah,
I don't think he ever left New Japan.
Carl
Anderson,
which is not with the company anymore, but.
And
Tamatonga, yeah.
I almost said Tongaloa. No, it's Tamatonga.
Yeah, those are the four original.
Yeah.
And then the next leader after Finn was AJ.
Oh, AJ, Bullet Club AJ is probably my favorite AJ.
So there's a lot of ties in there, and oh man, that could be sick.
Yeah.
That could be sick. But anyways, not to get too off topic, what were you talking about?
Who was that other who was Americano Dos, they were calling him? I don't know who the hell that was.
Well, I know for weeks it was done in...
It's been done in Tyler Bate.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like either one of them.
There's going to be a UN of Americanos.
Pre-pause. I was trying to look at the mouth and go, who is that? Yes, I know. Now you can go. Go ahead. I gave it a pre-pause for a reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news here first. My esteemed co-host, could identify males from their mouths. Stay tuned for later for more.
I don't know why. I was like, I can't tell who that is, and it was really making me mad.
I don't even remember that part. I was like,
I think you're right. I think it's Well, no, because Dunn and Bate don't have tattoos. It's somebody
Bate
with
has
it's
tattoos.
a lot, like arms.
Bate has them like all on one arm.
So then, the only reason I'm thinking they have coats on is because one of them has somebody with tattoos that we can immediately tell who it
Now
is.
Dunn has one on his.
Dunn's got his knee.
But Bate would always wear the sleeve, kind of like Finn.
Okay, you're right.
Finn's cover his tattoos.
Okay.
Breaking news again. I make fun of my co-hosts for identifying men by their mouth, and I am identifying them by their tattoos
That's probably a little bit better
on
though.
their thighs.
Oh, fair. Okay. This is a very sus. Welcome to the D&D sus wrestling podcast.
I mean, I had to call myself out because if it wasn't going to be him, someone else was going to.
I wasn't gonna call you out. I wasn't even thinking about
I
that.
have to be able to be self-aware.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Oh,
so,
boy.
moving back to Raw, backstage, Jimmy finds Jey Uso leaving. Jay says he's not.
Did you say LA? Did we talk about how LA Knight interfered? Did we even bring that part up?
Oh, I don't think I did.
I don't think it was. It was after the match was confirmed. LA Knight came from behind of the Vision and attacked both of them, threw Bronson into the ring. The Uso no. Did somebody super kick Bronson?
It ended up Jey Uso getting hit with something.
Right, because Jay was in the corner. Reed through LA Knight went to go hit Reed and Reed moved. So LA Knight got in front of Jay of the whole hey I'm not gonna hit you thing. Moved as soon as Bronson came out of the way, so Jay got hit by Bronson.
Yeah.
Jay was accusing LA Knight of he knew it was gonna happen or whatever. So that's when they started going back and forth after they took out, because then Breaker got in the ring. They took Breaker out of the ring too. And those two started going back and forth talking.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Wow.
I forgot that part until you just said they were in the back because Jay was going to leave.
So now, after all that happened, backstage we see Jimmy finds Jay leaving. Jay said he's not here to make sure LA Knight is good. It's about us and not him. Basically, the way he's talking, Jimmy says he's starting to sound like Roman did, which I kind of like.
I kind of like that too. I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
Jay say being himself isn't working out and leaves the arena. Or so we thought.
Or so we thought. I thought he was gone. I thought he was leaving.
I thought he was leaving. But I like this new is it right hand man Jay is coming
It
back?
kind of sounds, right hand man, heel Jay.
I don't know. I would love to see the bloodline to reunite and just take over
The OG,
with Jacob.
the OG bloodline.
With Jacob.
And switch Jacob for Solo.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine by me.
So Roman, you got Roman, Solo. Roman, Jacob, the Usos. Do we have a Heyman?
I don't even think they need a Heyman at this point.
I don't think they need a Heyman.
Anyways, I guess at the end of SmackDown, which I don't remember this part, which is why I didn't put it in my recap thing, but it happened that AJ Lee came out on Raw with the belt.
Oh, yeah, because...
I thought she was posing with it in the ring on SmackDown.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know she took it with her.
I didn't know she stole it.
I didn't know she stole it either.
But anyway, so she did steal the belt.
Which is kind of funny, the way she was like, oh, I forgot I even had this here. I was waiting for her to be like, you should see the things that me and Punk got into with this belt.
They missed an opportunity because they should have taken the picture that Seth and Becky took. Remember that in the book?
Oh, yeah.
With the belts?
Yeah. They
Punk and her should have taken it with her
They
belt.
should have did the same thing.
That would have been hilarious. So basically, AJ's down. Seth tries to talk to her about to give him Becky's belt back. Punk attacks Seth from behind. Seth escapes, and basically they suggest a tag match to get Becky's belt back at WrestlePalooza. So AJ said that you want the belt back.
Yeah, because she was like, come in here and get it, or we can just have a tag match.
Yeah. Seth ends up accepting the match. AJ Lee throws the belt at Becky. So,
do you think
not only is she returned, she's also very admirable and honorable.
I feel like it would be a lot better maybe after this tag match if Becky was the world champ and not the Intercontinental champ. Because then you got Becky and Seth as the world champs.
Well, they don't have a world champ.
Right, but I feel like the story altogether, I don't know how they could have did it prior to this, but I feel like it's still a big story regardless, but I feel like after this tag match, we know Punk is still going to go for Seth for the world title. I think it'd be better if AJ would go against Becky for the women's world title, not just the Intercontinental title.
Nah, I think they already have. I don't want to say penciled in. I think ink penned in Stephanie McCurr.
Which is really weird. Did you see the Triple H on Pat McAfee? Like
No,
yesterday? It had to be yesterday. It's on at 11, right? So it could have been. Oh, it could have been today's. I'm pretty sure it's yesterday's though. So they announced on Raw they were supposed to be the signing between Io and Vakir, but Stephanie wasn't there, so they like canceled the signing. But Triple H was like, oh, I didn't know she wasn't there. I wasn't. It was supposed to happen. I don't know why she wasn't there. I don't know why it didn't happen. I wasn't really paying attention to Raw because I guess she was on vacation.
Nah, it sounds more kayfabe than anything.
I don't know. Because then for her to show up on NXT, you're like, wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
Like, she was in trouble. She ain't going to NXT.
Yeah. I know, it was really weird. Because
Maybe she got stuck
They just
somewhere.
said, it could have been, because they're just like, she's not here. And you're like,
Doesn't she go and do things in Mexico for AAA sometimes?
maybe, I don't know, possibly.
I mean, she was on the Worlds Collide last time, right? Yeah, no.
No.
But no, I thought she was. Because did she come from there? Anyways, while you're looking that
We'll
up.
figure it out.
So the main event of the night on Raw was LA Knight versus Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed picks up the win after they attack LA Knight. Jimmy comes out to make the save. They end up attacking Jimmy. Jay appears, try to help out Jimmy. Thought he left for the night. Apparently
God, he was gone.
Apparently he came back. He starts to get beaten down too. Reed tries to do a tsunami on both Usos, and Knight saves them. So Jimmy and LA Knight ends up shaking hands. Knight goes to Jay.
Out of nowhere, you just see he gets
No, he goes to Jay. Are we good?
and he gets speared.
And then Jay spears him, gets up, looks at him, and says, "Yeah, now we're good." I was like, "Whoa." Is it a heel turn?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really don't.
He's one of the biggest baby faces on the roster.
Jay,
Yeah. That was the ending to your Monday night.
you're correct. She was on that last Worlds Collide.
Yeah, because I remember she was there with the promotional stuff when they first started the...
Why doesn't it show? Oh, it was her and Lola Vice against Dallas and Chick Tormenta. That was right around the time when she was coming up because that started at NXT. So yeah, you were right. I'm not saying you were wrong.
I'm a visionary.
So NXT last night had
Matches.
They actually had a lot of stuff because next week is NXT Homecoming. They're going to Full Sail University, which I always forget they're not there anymore. Because a lot of
I forget too because I was literally watching when Rhea's like, "I'll see you at Full Sail." I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?" Oh,
It's apparently too when they were at Full Sail, it was a pain in the ass doing it because you had to like shuttle to get there. So you had a shuttle to get there, like being a fan, I should say. You had to take a shuttle to get there. They recorded like 2 or 3 episodes, and you had to take a shuttle back.
I don't care though, bro. Like at that time, all the people that were down there.
Oh my god! So
the roster was stacked.
the original NXT Black and Gold was amazing. 2.0 was, I think 2.0 was trash.
To the original Black and Gold with Finn, with KO, Sammy. Oh my lord. 2.0.
They had stars come out of there, but I didn't like the whole like, I don't know, colorful whatever.
But now,
even now it's still
stacked.
good. Yeah, now it's still stacked.
So good.
So with Homecoming,
And then
as
now,
we said,
if you say his name, he appears.
oh my god, he did it again last night.
That's even better. That's even better with this whole mix between TNA and WWE.
So there's a lot of returns last night because of Homecoming next week.
You would almost say that they're coming home.
I do like how, and I noticed it last week when I was 100% sure. So DOI was in the ring this week. They have their old NXT shirts on because they have the little NXT tag on the side.
I remember those.
And I was like, oh, but the weird thing is they're like faces on NXT, but then heels on SmackDown. But they call out Trick. Trick's like, I got some help. Carmelo Hayes comes out. First starts talking trash to Trick. Like, this isn't your place. This is still my place. This was their place before them. And then, like...
That was a little confusing. Cause I'm like,
I got really confused because, like, it looked like Trick got Mello to come help, but then Mello's like talking trash to Trick, and then like I feel like they were getting too much into it, which is why Ciampa was like, is this Big Brother, Little Brother, or Big Brother, Little Brother? And then Melo was like, wait, yeah, hold on, what are we doing? We're here, we're supposed to be here going against these two.
Or maybe that's to remind the fans that they had a past.
That could be. There was another...
I love Trick and Mello, though.
Trick and Mello is a team. Remember, like, the barbershop stuff they would do, too? Trick and
They were
Mello
like
was
my
a cool
favorite team.
Yeah. There was another Speed Women's Tournament. Lainey Reed defeated Fabe Apache, who... I have to find it somewhere. She's got a match against Natalya Friday at Worlds Collide, which is on after SmackDown. I'm going to have to try to find somewhere the matchups, because I know there's that match. There's Lola Vice and Mystery Iguana versus Finn and Roxanne. And then there's Dom versus Vikingo, which that match is going to be... Yo, if he wins that, oh my God. Oh my God. Dark State retained the NXT tag titles against Hank and Tank after they used their rematch clause. And even the guy in Dark State was like, Joe Hendry can't help you. And he like comes out bursting through the wall. I don't know what this Joe Hendry stuff is, but
I love it.
I love it.
He's like the happy version of Beetlejuice.
He really is the happy. Or he's like, no, I was going to say almost like when Truth had the 24/7 title and showed up everywhere. But that's probably even better though, because he would like be dressed as a woman or like be in the crowd, doing whatever. In the match that hasn't been seen in a long time in WWE, there was a flag versus flag match. Tavion Heights defeated Ethan Page. I don't know. The match to me was weird because it seemed like where the flags were, they had to go on like it was just out of normal read. Like they had to go on their tippy toes to pull the flags out. It was very like they didn't measure it good enough. I don't know. It was weird, but. After the match, Tavion Heights grabs both flags, lays the Canadian flag over Ethan Page, goes to leave, and Tyler Breeze's music hits out of nowhere. Which I thought he was fired. Wasn't he one of the ones that's released like the last time or the time before? Or did he
was released a long time ago, and then when Vince started that thing that people can't have.
The Twitch, because he's on Up, Up, Down, Down.
Yeah. I guess Xavier somehow got it to where like Breeze could be a part of that still because he was a big part of it the entire time.
Right. And then
he was always there.
But he was never with the company. I don't ever remember hearing him getting re-signed or anything like that.
No, because not this past year, but the year before, he got signed to a
Legends
contract. Because
okay,
I remember episode of Up, Up, Down, Down, he would make fun of Xavier Woods because
I do remember that.
Because Xavier is on the normal roster and
I remember
Tyler Breeze is under the Legends.
He's like, yeah, I have a Legends contract. Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah. I remember that. He came out old school though, like.
But now they're not called Legends deals. It's called something else now.
Is it? It's not an alumni, is it?
No, it's maybe. It's not called a Legends deal.
I thought the last I knew, I thought it was a Legends deal still.
Either way, he has been a part of it, but I mean, he's only like 35.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
He's mad
Holy
young
shit.
still, dude. And he owns and he has a school.
With
Sean Spears.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. He comes out with a selfie stick, the like old school Tyler Breeze, like before Breezango. Selfie stick with the phone in hand. He lays in the ring with Ethan Page. He's got the selfie stick up in the air. Then it got confirmed later on that it's him versus Ethan Page for the North American title next week.
NXT just got gorgeous.
I used to love Tyler Breeze.
I love Tyler Breeze.
Man. I don't know why, but I'm like waiting for Fandango, and I'm like, oh wait, he's in TNA. It's not happening.
Wait a minute, what? You love Tyler Breeze, but you hate my boys.
That's different. That's different. Who are your boys? You can't remember their names. Go ahead.
I know their names.
Go ahead.
Why do you not like them?
Who don't I like? Who don't I like?
Why are you assuming that I forget their names?
Because you can't tell me their names right now.
I know their names.
Well, what is it? Because I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm not playing this.
You're not playing what
charade
game?
With you.
What charade are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
Pretty Deadly.
Did you just remember their name now? You couldn't remember their name.
I knew their name.
Yeah, then why didn't you say their name before?
I'm a huge fan of them. I called them my boys because whenever they come around, you're like, oh, your boys.
But you could. I know by your face you couldn't remember the name Pretty Deadly. It took you a hot minute. Don't play with me. Pause.
All right, maybe you caught me. Maybe you caught me because I did forget their
I saw it on your face. I was like, he doesn't know their name. I'm going in on this.
That's okay. See, I appreciate that. You attacked me at my weakest point.
That's what we do for each other. I had to.
Makes you stronger.
It's not. They're not.
Iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying?
They're not the. Breezango versus Pretty Deadly would be a hell of a match, though.
Tyler Breeze with Pretty Deadly would be awesome.
Breezango versus Pretty Deadly in a catwalk match. They're just walking. They're doing a fashion show, not a regular tag match. They're doing a
Max the
fashion.
male model show back up.
Oh my god.
Who's gonna host it? Rico?
No. What the hell was his name before LA Knight? Max Dupree can host it.
Oh Jesus, Rico's better. The big sideburns.
The big, huge cyber, the thick mutton chops. Where was I? Oh, the Culling, Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame defeated Fatal Influence and Zaruka, which I didn't know that was their. I didn't know they had a tag team name finally. In a triple threat tag team match to be the number one contenders for the women's tag team titles, which is rumored to happen next week because obviously Charlotte and Alexa were both in the original Black and Gold. Apparently there was a video online of them showing up at Homecoming. I didn't see it on TV last night, so it was either like no, it could have been in a commercial because it was on regular TV. So maybe it was just only played online. After that match, though, the NXT Women's Champion Jacy Jane belittled Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix for not winning the match, saying she's the best NXT Women's Champ of all time. That leads to Stephanie Vergeer coming out, which she just randomly shows up there but can't show up on Raw. She said she's going to beat Io and something else, and Jacy was like, you don't belong here. And then she said, Jacy, do you know what time it is? And that's when Tiffany Stratton came out. I didn't realize, I forgot that her original shtick in NXT was like Daddy's Little Girl, and they scrapped it because Shawn Michaels didn't have like the daddy figure for her. I'm starting to like Tiffany Stratton more now than I ever did in NXT.
I love Tiffany Stratton.
I think I like her better now. I didn't like the whole like, she still doesn't now, but the whole pink gimmick of the whole like Daddy's Little Girl gimmick. Like she wasn't NXT. I think I definitely like her more now.
She still has like the Barbie gimmick, but she doesn't have the dumb.
It's not the dumb blonde.
The dumb
gimmick.
blonde gimmick. Yeah, I don't like that.
And then she said, Jacy Jane said something, and Tiffany Stratton was like, I don't think mommy would like to hear that. And that's when Rhea Ripley comes out. And it's so weird to see like semi-goth Vakir, super goth Rhea, and then like head cheerleader Tiffany Stratton. They go in the ring.
It's just a choice for. I mean, you got your. It's something for everyone.
It really is.
It's the stages of a high school person.
It kind of is. So it was announced next week there's a 6-woman tag match. Next week's NXT needs to be 3 hours because it's going to be stacked. There's also a Waller effect with Ricky Saints and Obafemi. So Waller's going back to NXT.
It's homecoming, man. I hate how people are like online. It's like, oh, they got to bring back all these old names and stuff, and it's like
they're going back to the
homecoming.
They're going back to the original place where NXT was from. Obviously,
homecoming.
Yes, obviously.
Coming home.
It happened.
Like
I would love to see Finn back down there.
Read people, just read.
I would love. You couldn't do any of it, but like anybody from the Undisputed Era would be awesome down there. But obviously that can't happen. Finn going back down there next week would be cool. I don't know who we can like, because it can't just be a hey show up. It has to be a like hey show up and a semi like it's not a passing of the torch because I can't say
him and JD.
I can't say it's only Finn Balor.
Can't him and JD go down and fight Hank and Tank?
That would be kind of cool. Because
they're both the tag team champions, right?
No, it's Dark State now.
Yeah,
but Hank and Tank had DIY at one point.
Judgment Day versus Dark State.
They had
Dom is busy with AAA.
They had could they do 4? They can't even do 4.
Judgment Day?
Yeah, because there's 4 in Dark State.
Solo. The MFTs. Oh. Just for no reason. I don't know, put him on the show. Why not? Solo was not. Well,
he was the North American champion.
None of the other MFTs were in NXT.
No, you're right. No, you're right. I was thinking of Bronson Reed. Sometimes I get Bronson Reed and now I can't remember her name.
Ron Breaker?
No, the other dude in the MFTs.
JC Mateo.
Yeah, sometimes I get him and
all the Vision came from NXT.
the Vision could go down there. Even
Including
Becky.
me.
Including Becky.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
How many stars came from NXT?
A lot.
Damn.
It's better. I was trying to figure this out the one day. It's better to. It'd be a shorter list of saying who's on the main roster now that wasn't in NXT.
AJ Styles.
You got AJ, Orton,
Cody Rhodes.
Cody. There's not a lot. I don't think there's any female wrestlers currently right now that weren't in NXT. Nikki, if you want to say she's back, because she's technically AJ.
Naomi.
AJ just signed a full-time thing. Naomi. AJ just signed a full, I think, year contract. But there's not a lot of main roster people that didn't start at NXT right now.
I almost said Asuka like an idiot, not realizing she was like Bill Goldberg in NXT.
You can kind of say Natalya and Usos. They were down there, but they went down there. Natalya went down. She started on the main roster.
The Usos started in FCW.
Which was then...
And they were only there for like 11 days.
Yeah, but FCW went to NXT. Yeah, but they were the NXT tag champs at one time.
Yeah, but that's because they went back down.
That's what I mean.
Count.
So you can say they kind of were that. It's the same thing with Natalya. Natalya didn't start there, but she went back down there when it started.
Natalya started when she was born.
I know.
That shit's in her blood.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Cena.
Brock. Sheamus. Rusev did.
I almost said Cesaro, but he's not even there.
Rusev did.
He started down there.
Yeah.
Him and Lana, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he started like solo. He had no shoes on, and then broke his ankle up here.
Aleister Black.
He was down there.
I know.
Yeah, there's not. We could probably do it'd be a quick podcast episode, but if we just looked at the main roster and said who didn't start down there, we're both retarded. Like, let's just do this. It's literally not going to take that long.
So does anybody do you have any other news?
Let me look really quick.
Besides the fact that wrestling is...
I did pull up the cast for Street Fighter. So it's got Roman Reigns as Akuma, Cody Rhodes as Guile, like I said, Jason Momoa as Blanca, 50 Cent as Balrog, which that might be kind of cool to see. Andrew Schultz as Dan Hibiki. I don't know. So I know him. I just don't know by his name. David Malchian is M. Bison, but I know him from the Ant-Man movies. Eric Andre doesn't have a name underneath him. They have Kenny Omega, but I don't think Kenny Omega is in Street Fighter. Hiroki Goto is in New Japan, and he's playing E Honda. He needs a little bit more weight to be E Honda, but I can see it though. There's a lot of like big name people.
There is.
That's the only other news I have besides the big thing that we're going to talk about. But can I do this really quick? I can. All right, so I'm on WWE's website.
Look, vacant, multi-time world champion.
Dom. Okay, so Dom didn't start at NXT. Obviously, those are all NXT champs right now. AJ.
Alex Shelley.
Did Tozawa start in NXT?
I think so.
Alex Shelley.
Keep scrolling.
Did Apollo Crews start in NXT or did he go down?
He started.
Oh my god.
Keep scrolling.
What? Oh, that was really weird.
It stopped at B.
Yeah, but then it refreshed in the middle of C. Brock Lesnar. No, we're not counting Booker T, right? Because he's commentary.
Yeah, he's commentary.
Oh my god. Chris Sabin, CM Punk, Cody.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Chelsea Green? No, she didn't start there.
I think she did.
Then she got released and then came back?
Yeah.
Oh.
So she technically started at NXT and like her first release, because she got released twice, I think, from the company. But she started because she came up in a Rumble and got hurt in a Rumble. And then she got released. So, okay, so we're on 8. No, we're not counting Chelsea.
Cody,
I already counted. Dom. Why does it do that? Dom.
Dragon Lee? I don't think he started.
I don't think he started. Are we counting Drew? Because he was there. Well, he was on the main roster, got released years ago, and then came back to NXT. Started at NXT when he came back. So what are we doing with that one?
Still counts to me.
As not being an NXT?
As
or being an NXT? All right, so
we're talking about people that had main roster call-ups. He had a main roster call-up.
Yeah, but before that, he was on the main roster.
Yeah, and he was 1/3 of the size he was now.
I thought you were going to say he was 1/3 of the greatest trios team ever.
I mean, that too.
Oh my God. All right, so we're on 10. Jacob. How did we forget Jacob? We're going to die.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
Mad.
He was like, you forgot me. Jade.
Jade Cargill, yeah. JC Mateo.
It's
The Usos did not start there.
It's going to refresh. Are we counting the Usos?
Yeah, because they didn't.
Cena. So there's maybe there's a lot more than we thought. Kofi. How did we forget Kofi? Logan. That's a creepy face.
There's still a lot of people that came from NXT, though. That's...
Michin? No, she was down there. She was call up. No.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Miles Bourne, Randy Orton Jr.
He really is. Did you see what he did last night at NXT? He did the old Orton gimmick of shutting the lights off, attacking them, and turning the lights back on. Naomi. Nikki. Natalia. It's going to refresh again and it's going to go. Why does it do that? That's really dumb. Penta. Rey Fenix. Rey Mysterio. Randy Orton. We're at like 26. Why is Shane McMahon on here? Sheamus, right?
Yeah, Sheamus.
Tama Tonga. Tonga Loa.
Miz.
Woods. Zelina? No, she was down there with Andrade.
Yeah.
So I think I'm at 20. So 27 people on the roster, which I don't know how many is on the roster, on the actual roster. There's way more than 27, but 27 people is a lot more than I thought, but that's still not a lot.
No, it's kind of crazy how good that system works for them.
Yeah. No, so I mean, what other news do you have besides the main thing?
Well, Worlds Collide is coming up, as you mentioned a few times.
Yeah.
Reports are that there is an injury to one of the AAA superstars. Octagon Jr. Apparently has a concussion.
I saw that clip. From over the weekend, I think.
Not insanely serious, but serious enough that it might keep him out of action. They don't necessarily know just yet, so.
We don't even know. I mean, I don't even know if he had an actual match for it or
not. Before we get into anything else, because I hate ending on a negative note.
We're not ending on a negative note.
Well, this is going to be a negative note.
Oh, okay.
So, at D&D Talk Wrestling, we like to always acknowledge everybody from any wrestling promotion.
Oh, I think I know where you're going.
So, according to Beyond Wrestling, indie wrestling star Jaka, whose real name Jonathan Echevarriel, I think that's
it. Yeah, I know.
Passed away after suffering a heart attack last week. Starting his career in Beyond Wrestling, he also worked for Full Impact One, Chikara, and Evolve, also in an episode of AEW Dark. So,
I think he was young, too.
Yeah, on behalf of D&D Talk Wrestling, we just like to send our condolences to the family and fans and all that. Like I said, this isn't only just about wrestling is wrestling,
Right.
regardless of what company it is.
We don't want to just be WWE, AEW. We want to talk about TNA, Ring of Honor, Indies, anything like that. Anything that has to do with any type of wrestling.
These guys bust their ass on a daily to entertain us as fans. Right. So it's only right to be able to show that respect, even though it's small, in return. So, rest in peace, man. Definitely.
That sucks. I saw that and I was like, man, that sucks.
Yeah. It's terrible to see someone.
I want to say he was like mid-30s, I think.
Unfortunately, I did not write his age down, but when I read that report, I was like, yeah, we definitely have to say a little something about it on the show. So
no matter what. So then let's go along with the main news story of the week. They said it on Raw, and I sent you the tweet, I think even before Raw started, that next week Raw starts at 7 o'clock. But the tweet that I sent you, it sounded like it's permanently going to 7 o'clock. But the way they said it on Raw, they were like, don't forget, next week Raw's on at 7 o'clock.
Personally, the way I'm taking it is that Raw's forever going to be at 7.
I don't know how I feel about that. 7 o'clocks matter. I get it, because they're trying to get the kids in. And 7 o'clock, especially with school being back, is better because then
get the wrestlers home.
It'll end about 9:30, 10 o'clock. It hasn't even been going. It's been going 2.5 hours, 2:45. So the latest is going to end is 10 o'clock. I get it. I understand that. I don't know, man. 7 o'clock's early.
It really is
early. I like this is me. Every night I'm like, oh shit, 7:30. Time for my shower, so I can shower and then I'm good. Because every night wrestling basically starts at 8 o'clock. Now I gotta be like Mondays. I gotta be like, oh man, I gotta shower at like 7:30 now. That's too early for me. I don't know.
Shower in the middle.
Shower when there's something lame on, like when Seth comes out.
Oh yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of a Cena promo, but
wow,
they usually go on longer.
They do. They've been going on long. That one on SmackDown was long. I don't know. Like, I'm okay with it being at 7.
I'm okay with it too. I mean, it doesn't really affect me. I wish SmackDown came on earlier because we worked the weekends.
Because we worked the weekends, and it's like I said last week. Like when it was 3 hours, I loved it because there was more storylines, more people got on. But I would always fight that last hour. I'd have to like watch it standing up because I was fighting trying to get through it. 10 o'clock is fine. Like I will. I think like this week I passed out for like 5 minutes right before AJ, like right before the whole AJ Punk Becky stuff. But like sometimes when there's like a lull on SmackDown, I'm fighting to stay awake. 100%. It's just because it's rough. Because as hard as we bust our asses at, I can't even say it with straight face. As hard as we work at work. Let me stop. I don't want to lie to these people. Yeah,
we have lied to them since the beginning. We said we're going to give them a quality wrestling podcast.
You're not wrong. I mean, we actually said that.
I might have thought it.
But yeah, Raw at 7 o'clock, that's cool. I mean, it ended at 9:30, 9:45, maybe 10 o'clock. It's rough for... So does that mean it's on at 4 in like California? That's a little rough.
Yeah.
That's a little rough. Because
imagine we think it's rough, but like... They're used to that type of stuff.
Yeah, but imagine being out in California and going to Raw. That's basically a day off of work you got to take. Because if it's starting at 4,
at least they'd be hyper by the end of it.
They still would be. Yeah.
You even know going to live events. That lasts like half hour. You're like, damn.
Yeah, you're sometimes because then there's a dark match and and you're struggling.
Damn. And that's after eating a bunch of food and having a couple beers while you're sitting there, or sodas if you don't drink. Shout out CM Punk.
Shout out CM Punk.
If you have a couple Pepsis, still, it's the end of the night. You ate, you're full,
you're
tired.
You're fighting.
And then all of a sudden, like, here comes the biggest star of the night coming out for the main event.
And you're like, I have no energy to cheer.
I feel that.
Do you have a promo? You said you had a promo for this week for the first time in like 2 weeks, I think.
I do have a promo.
I have a promo. I have 2 promos.
You have 2?
The one's not a promo. The one's more of a... I guess a shout out over a promo.
So my promo has to do with AJ Lee's return.
Okay, I'm interested now.
It's not going where you think it's going.
I don't know where it's going.
Okay, so over the years, AJ Lee, as with CM Punk, has been regarded as one of the best female wrestlers to ever wrestle. Everybody loved her, clamoring for her return, wishing she'd come back. Punk returns. Why can't AJ come back? Why isn't she coming back with him? All this stuff and everything. So guess what? We got it, right? We're in Chicago. Her return. Hints dropped beforehand. Now she sucks in the ring.
I didn't hear that.
Now people are talking about, we got to keep bringing back the old. Half of these internet wrestling fans are beyond my comprehension. When you have literally been calling for this person
since Punk came back.
Before Punk came back. When Punk was here when she left the first time. You get what you want, and the second you get what you want, boring, not good in the ring, all this stuff. She was only good because of all the people around her weren't that good. Everything in those statements that I have read is false. Obviously, this does not cover all wrestling fans. It's probably the minority because the minority speaks the loudest. But grow the fuck up. Ooh. Like, seriously, you ask for something, you get it, and then you hate it. Like, I never understood that. You wanted Cody to win the title. Cody wins the title a couple months into his reign. It's boring. It's boring. Oh, cool. Roman's was boring. Now you want Roman to win the title back. Like, it's whatever's not happening, that's what you want. And I don't understand. Like, and you want Triple H, you want TKO, Vince DeMort, whoever is booking, Ted freaking Turner back in W. You want all these guys to listen to the fans on what they want. Y'all don't even know what you want. Now I sound like the Seth Rollins promo. You booed the shit out of him, but then you sing a song. Make it make sense.
You're not wrong.
Make it make sense. AJ comes back. It's huge. One of the most talented female wrestlers. Is she the most? Absolutely not. Will anybody that is knowledgeable about wrestling, even her, she might even tell you she's not the greatest. One of yes. She finally came back. Enjoy the moment. Why do you gotta spoil it? Because you're taking the I'm too cool for the cool thing route. Like, y'all are a bunch of fucking hipsters. Anything that's cool, I want to hate against. No. Enjoy it. She's back. She's with her husband. Seth is...
he's loving it. He's fought...
Seth's getting to work with his girl, but they're working his heels because last time they were faces. Like,
you can see on SmackDown, he fought tears when she came back.
That's it. They're having the time of their lives. Like, enjoy it. Think about it. Years ago, Punk wasn't here. AJ wasn't here. Like, Becky was... She was off for a while because of the baby. Like, we're in a good time of wrestling. So, like... Stop with the nitpicky shit.
I'm going to add on to that because, like, was it Raw? It was Raw when she was like, yeah, I went to therapy, and she was like, shout out to therapy and everything. People were trashing her for that online.
No, cool. Cause
I didn't know.
Talking about mental health is a bad thing, right?
She was very, she was very suicidal. She booked a hotel room, didn't tell Punk. She was going to end her life in a hotel room without telling anybody. And then in the hotel room, she called the suicide hotline, and they, like, took her off the ledge. She wasn't on a ledge, but they took her off the ledge. I didn't know she booked a hotel room and didn't even tell Punk.
Speaking of the suicide hotline, you see the Chicago Bears quarterback?
No.
Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears quarterback. Eccentric man. Likes to paint his fingernails. I'm not going to judge. Do your thing, buddy.
No, because I've seen your fingernails painted once or
whatever you do in the locker room, it's none of my business. Fact of the matter is, his fingernails had the theme of mental health and suicide awareness. It had like numbers painted on them. So when you said that, it just made me think of that too.
No, I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Which leads me into promo 2.0 that I didn't even know I was going to have.
Go ahead.
People trashing her about talking about mental health.
When I went online, I couldn't believe that shit. That
that's
shit
the problem.
Bothers me.
The people that trash people that want to talk about mental health problems, y'all are the ones that need the fucking help. Like, what's so wrong about being vulnerable? Does that make you weak? Does that make you... oh, you're not that much of a man, or you're not that great of a human if you would show some vulnerability. Guess what? I'm vulnerable.
We've both got vulnerable on here before. We've both been vulnerable on camera.
You know what? I'm going to go as far as to say this. I'm vulnerable. I get upset about things. I've cried before. You got a problem with that? I'll smack your ass around. I don't even care.
Pause.
Stupid. There, that's my little 2.0 because I didn't even know that she was.
It really because when I saw that online, somebody I don't know if it's in her book or if it's from like a podcast she did or whatever. Somebody retweeted that thing, and then that's when it put on there. She came out and said when she was going to end it, she booked a hotel in Chicago, didn't tell Punk. She just left the house, called the hotline, and whoever was on the hotline talked her down and like made her not made her not do it, but obviously helped her not do it because that's what they're there for. That's what they do.
Well, yeah, that's that's your job.
But when I saw that, I was like, why?
Can you imagine calling the hotline and just being like, I need to talk. Sorry, I'm busy.
No, can you imagine? And you're like, oh my god, you're AJ Lee. Like I love you.
No, the person on the other line, like, I'm sorry, I'm playing spades right now. I can't talk.
Minesweeper's on the computer. Leave me alone. Yeah, I couldn't believe when I saw that. I couldn't believe that online.
I'm watching Raw. I can't answer.
Sorry, I'm watching CM Punk on TV. I can't talk to you right now.
I just don't understand. I like sometimes like people like, and you know what? Like I'm gonna say this thing that I saw like that I read before, and it's probably a quote that's been said a bunch of times. I hate when people stand and hide behind freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Yes, freedom of speech, but freedom of speech does not exclude freedom of consequence. You say something stupid,
You get smacked around.
yeah. Man, I'm not saying by me, but I'm saying by like, go ahead, disrespect AJ in real life. Like,
Oh my god, she'll probably smack you around before he does.
like that's what I'm saying. Like, just because we have freedom of speech doesn't give people the right to just put people down for no reason. Like, yeah, we talk shit on Vince more. Well, I mean, he did some shit.
I mean, he did some
He
shit.
did some things.
He did some things that maybe one day we'll talk about on here.
A little bit. We talk about the one who shall not be even named. He did a lot of
He
things.
did a lot of things.
And we're just going to hang him up in the back and never speak of him.
I mean, technically. I kind of wish you went second now, because now my promos are going to sound lame as hell.
Why?
Well, this one isn't a promo, but I texted you about it yesterday. One of our previous sponsors on this show, Blaze Pizza, is now closed by us, and it hurt my feelings when I went there yesterday. It said right on the door there, closed indefinitely.
The fire is out.
I know they were...
Get it?
I do.
Fire.
They were looking for someone to buy that place months ago,
Should have bought it.
and we should have bought it. Nobody did.
Change it to Dave's
I was
Pizza.
so mad when I
Instead
walked
of
up and I
Blaze.
was like, boy, the lights are off. And then around the door it says, we are closed indefinitely. I was like, damn.
Dave's Pizza instead of Blaze Pizza.
Yeah, D&D Talk Pizza.
Double D pizzas. 2 pies.
No, there's just two big... So my second promo...
What size pizzas do you got? Well, we got the A, the B, then C. And
If you get the D, you gotta make it go to double
if you get the D, you get 2 in one box.
You get two
Yeah.
nice round pizzas with just one piece of pepperoni in the middle.
You took that too far.
With an olive in the middle of the
I like mine
pepperoni.
with extra sauce.
Extra white sauce on. They get when you get the extra large, they're just two. It's 2 D-sized pizzas with a piece of pepperoni and then a dribble of ranch on it.
Welcome. Say hello to demonetization.
We're not getting monetized anyway.
We're not. Anyway, so.
So my real promo, which isn't even another real promo, it's a dumb promo. It's on me. Because on Sunday at work, I lost my car keys in my car, and I still don't know where the hell they are. I think they're in a truck somewhere, out somewhere in God knows, God's country somewhere. But I definitely, like, I don't know. I'm at work, and I went, because I normally feel my lanyard, like, on my leg.
You have so much, like, I take it back. You have, like, 2 keys on your thing.
It's
So
just-
you have a lanyard.
Right.
That is an extra,
Usually, so Sundays,
like, 3 feet of...
Sundays, I take my
accessibility.
lanyard out, and I put my lanyard on the lift. And I normally get there and I take it and I put it back in my pocket. I don't know what happened. But then I usually feel the lanyard on my leg and I'm like, it's like 8 o'clock and I go, the hell are my keys at? I don't know where they're at. They're gone to the abyss. Not the wrestler. Not the black hole. Well, they're probably in a black hole now somewhere, but I don't know. And now it's $600 to buy a factory key. Get the hell out of here.
We'll find them.
We're not going to find them. They're gone.
No,
we should
let's
text
find
Amy
them
and be like, hey, look, you're not doing nothing. Go look for these keys.
No, she's never doing anything.
She's doing less than we do. That's it. It's not even a real promo. I'm a dumbass for losing my own set of keys. I feel like I should have went first because I like your promo a lot better.
I didn't even know what my promos were going to be about until like literally today. No, the AJ thing was bothering me though because like
it happens all the time.
I was on a Reddit thread and a lot of people in the thread like had the same sentiment as I did. Like, why are you complaining when people have wanted her? Like,
people wanted the same thing you said. People wanted Cody to win the title. 3 months into it, he's not doing nothing with it. It's getting boring.
Yeah, Sammy's probably going to get shit in a couple weeks with his title run. Like,
yeah.
I haven't heard anybody complain about Tiffany. To be honest,
I don't think I have either.
Seth, like, they're saying that his title runs. This second run's boring. The vision sucks. It's stupid. How about you let it grow?
Well, like, I mean, I could maybe. I'm just kidding. I have to.
But just let it grow and see what happens. In the beginning, it wasn't as good as it is now.
The vision stuff?
Yeah. In the beginning, it was just Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed standing back there.
I agree.
Just
with
like
that.
Now you have the Tribal Thief.
Yo, I love the Tribal Thief.
Breaker cutting more promos.
I don't like how they took the shoes off of his shirt. I don't like that.
Doing Steiner math in his head and stuff. Like, it's good stuff now. And they don't. They're even doing stuff without Rollins and Heyman around.
Right. They could do stuff on their own. Maybe that. I wonder if that's why they had Heyman get hurt, just to see how they can do on their own.
I think. The
man does deserve a vacation.
One comes from a wrestling family, and the other is just scary. So.
Which one is which?
Bronson Reed is just scary.
I mean, he's technically Samoan, so he's not in the bloodline, but
Braun Breaker's scary too. But I mean, he comes from a family.
He comes from a family of scary people.
Well, yeah, they're all scary. One barks all the time.
Did you see? Oh my God! I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I'll have to see if I could find the video. There's a video of the Machine Guns talking about something like it's Alex Shelley. Who the hell's the other one?
Chris Sabin.
So Chris Sabin's on screen. I couldn't remember his name. Chris Sabin's on screen talking about something, and they pan over to Alex Shelley, and he's like behind him on the couch wearing the Steiner like metal helmet. I don't know. I'll have to see if I could find it. I don't know why.
They spent a lot of time with Steiner and TNA.
They did, but they pan over, and he's just in the back chilling on the couch, and he has the metal like headdress on, and having a serious conversation. And I'm like, because everyone like the title is like, "Wait till you see Sabin, you're never gonna believe it." And I'm like, I wonder what he's doing, and then it just pans over.
I like when you get to see like these guys have like a personality.
Yeah.
Do you remember the
21st night of September?
The backstage stuff that Ciampa and Gargano would do?
Like in NXT?
Yeah, with Bobby Roode, with Glorious.
Not offhand.
Oh, that stuff was hilarious. That was like, I always never knew that. I knew Gargano was like, but I never knew Ciampa had such a sense of humor.
Yeah, because Ciampa's always been like the
psycho.
The serious and psycho. Yeah,
the Sicilian
psycho. That's what he was in Ring of Honor. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of all I have.
That's all I have.
We got a little serious on that promo.
Yeah, we haven't gotten serious in a while.
I mean, the AJ thing is one thing, but the mental health, the
mental health thing really pissed me off. And I wasn't even going to bring it up because I kind of like put it in the back of my mind. But then once you brought that up, I was like, no, this needs to be talked about.
And so does mental health. That needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
There should be no stigma around that.
No.
Or anything, for that matter. Especially as men. I mean, let's be honest, women are more susceptible to being open than we are. We hold shit in that we shouldn't.
Yeah, because we're not supposed to show emotions.
Yeah, we're supposed to be the strong providers. We're that type of sexism too. We're all equal. It don't matter, except for like certain things, like genetically we're bigger and women could give birth and that.
I don't even want to imagine doing that.
No, hell no.
I don't even want to imagine doing that.
Hell no. That's.
It hurts sometimes taking a serious shit, and you're gonna have me push a baby out? No, I'm good.
No, hell no. That's some next level miracle shit.
No,
that's all I'm saying. Right. But anyways, yeah, and we'll leave with that little disclaimer too. Anybody watching this, if this gets out to anybody, talk to someone. Open up. Never keep shit in.
No, that's what we do. We have. I mean, this is what we joke about it. We joked about it on here, but we have a Team Dave meeting after work because there's days where like we know there was a day at work when somebody called one of our friends the C word, and if we didn't have that talk that day, I probably would have killed somebody on the drive home, because I was fuming that day, because our supervisor at the time, I didn't even know I was doing it. I was flicking a knife in my hand, and he was up to me and just goes like this, and he goes, "Give me that knife, because I don't know I forgot it was in my hand, because I was so heated and fuming that day." But if we didn't have the Team Dave talk that day, I don't know what would have happened.
That's the funny thing about the Team Dave meeting. Everyone knows it. Everyone laughs and it's like, "Yep, that's cool. That's a good concept."
But then when we tell them what it's about, they're like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay."
It's because one of us might have had a terrible day, whether it be something stupid or something major.
Usually one of us has a bad day about something, which 9 times out of 10 is stupid, yeah.
Or it's not even about work, and we went into that meeting, "Hey, I got something going on at home I need to talk about." We've done that too. Safe place. You got to find a safe space, a safe opportunity, get things out. And if anybody has a problem with you doing that,
you could always come to the Team Dave meeting.
Fuck them. Yeah.
Well, don't fuck them, but
not figuratively, not literally.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Hell, come to you could virtually come to the Dave meeting.
Yeah, we can have a virtual Team Dave meeting. Oh my God! Once we start getting like a Patreon, we can have a virtual Team Dave meeting.
Oh, see, ideas just going everywhere.
That would be awesome.
But that's all we have for the news this week.
Yeah.
Be sure to tune in and check out our actual podcast episode, which is going to be...
It's going to be a fun one. Our favorite wrestlers from A to Z. Male and female. You did... Oh, no, we talked about you did female.
Oh, yeah, we did. Male. It's not best wrestlers.
It's not best wrestlers. It's our favorite wrestler.
So there might be some controversial takes.
Oh, there's going to be a lot. I think there's going to be a lot of controversial takes.
But that's where you guys come in, because you could also give us your opinions, what you think. If you think that we're completely out of the box on some of our choices.
You should be able to put a comment down below.
Yeah. And if you're having trouble at a certain age on fully being able to type on a keyboard, Team Dave is here to help with that as well. Not only are we here to help if someone has problems.
I did take a typing class in high school, middle school? High school twice.
Daughter's in first grade. She could definitely help you with computers.
On that, I think we're good for this episode of The Rewind.
Well, someone did make a mention that we're going to talk shit, so we had to up it a little.
Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. That could have been another promo.
Why do you think I kept going with it?
That could have been another promo.
Come on,
I forgot about that. I hope you guys are able to leave comments down below. Yeah, and if not, his daughter can definitely help you with that. She's definitely able.
I love how you forgot, and I'm rolling with it.
I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of things said from that area that it just goes in one ear and out the other.
Okay.
I'm not able to hear
I was
going
to make a joke, but that would really get us canceled.
I'm not able to hear them all the time.
On that note,
we'll see you guys tomorrow for the podcast. Welcome back to the D&D Talk Wrestling Weekly Rewind,
where we're going to go through news inside and outside of the ropes. Fuck.